The ultimate issue in this case is whether the landlord on this property has received a fair and just return on his investment, because that is what he is entitled to under the Constitution. And that has been the issue in this case from the beginning, but it's gotten very confused and very chaotic because the landlord has insisted that as part of his fair return, he's entitled to a fair return on equity. And the reality is that the Hoboken rent control ordinance is not designed to deal with a situation like this, because the way the word equity is defined in the rent control ordinance cannot apply to this situation.
I make what I make, and it's enough. It's enough to have, even with any sort of CPI or any sort of rent increases, afford a place that I love. I got here first. I got here before they even knew how to spell Hoboken. As far as the developers go, and in this particular case, my ex-landlord, he's now deceased. Also, I mean, look, I moved here for a reason. You'd have to give me there's no reason for me to desire to move, even with the circumstances that seem to be that compelling. I know I belong here. I know I fought the good fight. I know I stand on my rights. I stand by my convictions that Dana's defended me on the basis of the law.
And where does this case stand? I mean, obviously, again, this has been going on for years, and where does it look like it's heading forward?
It's not clear. I think there's a very good chance it will be headed to the appellate division. I wouldn't be surprised to see this case go to the Supreme Court, because there's a lot of case law existing in New Jersey on the issue of rent control, because it always has this tension between private property rights and the right of a community to protect itself. And it's been a long time. It's been since the 80s since we've had a lot of litigation on this. And this case is a logical continuation of what we've seen in the past. I think it's a really important case, and I'm glad that Mr. Trupiano is fighting.